knew you could find a medieval castle in Alabama? This home was inspired by the French royalty architecture and 15th century monasteries of the Dijon area in France. It has so much to offer. I cannot wait to show you. Let's take a look. All right, let's start off with the stats. This home is 5,353 square feet. It's got 5 bedrooms, 5 baths in the listing. This house is on the market with Ray & Pointer Properties. Listing agent is Betsy Dreyer. Now let's take a look at this facade as we walk up. These shutters are gorgeous. They were actually refinished recently and sealed to last a lifetime. All of this stonework you see in the front, one of the coolest facts about this property is that they actually quarried this stone from the front yard and then built the house with it. I think that is incredible. You'll see a lot of ironwork throughout, which is the work of Samuel Wellen, and you'll see things like these copper embellishments on the outside that have patinaed over, and they just look gorgeous as they've aged through the years. We approach this front door, again, ironwork, a large, heavy front door, and let's head inside and see what this place has to offer. Come take a look at this. You're hit right away with this plaster molding that looks incredible throughout the entire house. You're gonna notice all sorts of embellishments using those, and it is very, very unique for this property. Now, sectioning off that entryway is this wooden door. It's screened in, that way if it's a nice spring day, you could just shut that and not let bugs in your house. Come on through. What you'll notice immediately is the non-traditional entryways at each room. This architecture knows no limits. It's got custom plaster embellishments over many of the doors. And then let's look up into the crown molding. This is such a nice touch. In almost every room, you'll see a different design, intricate detail, and custom molding. This home was finished in 1928 and it belonged to Charles Barney Ireland and Kitty Reynolds Ireland. They commissioned George Turner of Turner and McPherson Architects to design this home, and he did an unbelievable job, pulled all of the stops. Now, it's not a one-man show to design something this scale, and he brought in the best in each of their fields to help him out with that. One thing I'd like to point out is this ironwork done by Samuel Wellen. He did all the ironwork in the home, from the light fixtures such as this one to the banister, this rail going up the stairway, everything custom and designed. It is beautiful. Samuel Wellen was one of the leading ironwork specialists in the 20th century, and you can see the most gorgeous designs throughout the home by him. So keep an eye out for those as we're walking through. Before we go upstairs, let's take a look through this entryway into the great room. This room is amazing. Again, we've got custom crown molding throughout this room with that plaster. We've got ironwork in the lighting on the walls. We've got a ton of natural light coming in from the backyard where the balcony is. We'll get to that in just a minute. And then out this way as well, we've got more balcony space as it does wrap around. Now, taking a look at this room, we've got a massive mirror here. It really opens up the space as it reflects back over this whole area into the light. I think it's an amazing touch. And sitting just below this mirror is this marble mantle. Obviously, this mantle is over a gas fireplace. There are many fireplaces throughout this home, so that'll warm you up in the wintertime. I'll give you a sneak peek of the backyard. We will go out here later. We've got old-fashioned locks here that sound really, really cool. And yeah, that's what you have right outside of your great room, which is pretty incredible. We're gonna walk around the property later and I'll show you more of what that looks like. Come with me a couple steps here and you are now in the formal dining room. It is an expansive dining room. You can have an unbelievably large table here if you wanted to host family Thanksgiving or Christmas or any occasion that you can imagine. You're gonna have plenty of room. The natural light coming in from these windows is gorgeous. Above me here, you'll see a chandelier. This is one of the chandeliers of many in this home, custom made for this property, and it is incredible. There's another one here right over the center of your table. I love that. It looks really, really good. Again, with the molding. We'll go pick this up later and show you guys in tighter detail, but this is incredible that every room has its own character on this main floor with that molding. Now let's walk into this room. Very interesting, not a lot of homes have these anymore, but this is a breakfast room. So you've got a place to have breakfast and lunch that is separate from the traditional dining room that we just left. From the breakfast room, we walk to the heart of the house. Now we're in the kitchen, and this is an awesome thing to look at right away. You've got the hood here over the stove. This stove is awesome. It's modern design, but it looks like it fits the aesthetic of the property, which is such a nice touch. I love the all white in here, new fixtures throughout the kitchen. The drawers have soft close added, which is a really nice touch. And if you come take a look at this over here, we actually left out some plans here. So the current owners had Paul Bates Architects design plans, a proposal for plans on this house, and they look awesome. And just above those, this is the original roof plan of the home. Check a look at that bottom right-hand corner there, Nate. We've got Mr. C.B. Ireland. That's for Charles Barney Ireland. That is awesome, and it's signed by Turner and McPherson Architects. Super, super cool piece of history to come from the 1920s. Now come with me straight across from the living room. We have this room. Again, we have, look at wrapped around the crown molding here. We have yet another type of custom plaster molding, and that is really, really a nice touch. We've got these built-ins here that look great. This can be used as a library, a study, an office, a man cave, you name it. You could use it for just about anything. It's a very multi-utility room, and it's got a gas fireplace, which is great for the winter months. The TV mounted right over it. Now check this out. Whether or not you use this and it becomes a man cave with a bar, then that's what you could use this for. However, in the proposed plans, they have this as a pantry area that dubs as a coffee nook, and I think that would be an awesome use of this area. But right now, with this old-timey bar feel, I definitely am digging that. It's finally time that we head upstairs. This is the main staircase. There actually is another staircase at the side entry to the home. So if you do want to enter that way over by the garage, it would not be difficult to do so. Man, this ironwork is incredible. I cannot get over this. Samuel Yellen with incredible fixtures throughout the house. All right, the room that you all want to see in the second story more than any is the master bedroom, and here we are. We've got another marble mantle here with a fireplace underneath. Now this fireplace is a little different than downstairs. It is not a gas fireplace. This is a wood burning fireplace. And I think that's an awesome touch. I prefer a wood burning fireplace. I think it enhances the mood of having a fire in a room, but that's just me. Look at the design and intricate detail around this mirror here. Again, it's just consistent through the whole home. This chandelier, designed custom for this home. It's beautiful and matches the aesthetic well. We've got a little closet over here, and then let's check out the master bathroom. Fairly spacious, beautiful tile work in here. It looks awesome, especially for the age. Slide over this way. And look at this, we've got a powder room. This is something that many people I know wish there were in every home, including my girlfriend. Having a powder room is a big deal, and this is awesome. You've got a beautiful natural light coming in from outside. Again, everything from this side of the house towards that southern side is gonna have the light coming through, natural lighting, and everything looks beautiful. Into the next room we go. We've got closet space on each side here. There's plenty of room for full-length dresses or whatever you'd like to hang in those. Again, take a look at this entryway. Nothing is just square like that. Like, there are so many really cool geometry designs, and I love that so much. This room is very, very fun. Guys, I need you to do me a favor. It's listed as a 5-bed, 5-bath. I don't think there's 5 bedrooms. I counted a different number. Let me know in the comments how many you think there are by watching this back. We've got a bathroom here, Jack and Jill style, that's gonna connect straight through to another bedroom. Why don't you have a look at that? And as it opens up, again, the southern facing windows, you get a beautiful look over the backyard. It is gorgeous. Now, this confused me at first, I won't lie. I do not have kids, but Nate, who's got the camera, does. And he immediately said that this is probably for a nursery down there where a nanny could be up here and keep an eye on the baby. And after he said that, it made a lot of sense. So I bet you that actually is what it's for. Let me know if you know. All right, further down the hallway we go. Now, just a second here, I wanna let you know there's almost another whole wing to this house. So this door, back up just a second here, take a look at this. So this door kind of caps off that side of the home. Everything out here is gonna be down and out over the garage. So this is like an entire extra wing, if you will. It feels very separated, and I kind of like that. It's very cool. Right here, we've got a very large closet with a lot of storage space. I love this, especially if you look down on this way here. This was the other staircase I was referring to. So you can actually come from your garage area or right through the side door up this staircase to the living quarters. And once you get up here, you've got this area to hang your coats or to put your things, your shoes, whatever it may be, on your way up into the bedrooms. This is where I was a little shocked. I assumed this was the end when I knew this was over the garage, but it just keeps on going. And I guess once you get over 5,000 square feet, that's just what happens. So we get another entire length of hallway here. We go into the first room, and we've got closet space. And this closet is wild. Look at how much closet space in this room. Probably echoing quite a bit in here. Hello! All right, let's get out of there. And now we're on the other side of the house. So if you look out this way, we actually have the driveway. So that is the driveway right over the garages. There's a 3-car garage right below us, and beautiful landscaping throughout. All the gardening and landscaping through this entire property is magnificent. But like I said, we will get to the external soon. If you guys want to see that, stick around. Hall closet here. Again, we've got little pull cord lights everywhere. Plenty of storage. This house has so much storage. So if you're looking for a place to put that box of things that you don't know where to put it, that closet would be a good option. Coming into here, we've got a room that is one of the only rooms that doesn't have its own bathroom. This is just at the very end of the hallway, and I think that this room would be perfect as like a study, as an office, as something of that nature. It's literally on the opposite side of the house from where all the hustle and bustle will be going on in the great room or the kitchen. So if you were in this room and had an office set up, you would be able to get a lot of work done in peace and quiet at this end of the house. I think that's a great use for it. Check this out as well. An original Honeywell temperature regulator. You can check your temperature of your house with that thing. Amazing. I've got a great idea. Let's take a look outside. All right, so just outside of the living room, we are now on the back patio, and this is wild. Wraparound, all brick patio. Look at this. It goes all the way around the side and to the end there. So much room for entertaining. This home screams family home to me. It was built for a family. You can tell it is very much with the way the bedrooms are situated, the way that the outside entertainment is situated, the front yard. Apparently the original family that owned this home, the Irelands, they used to be the gathering place for all the neighborhood kids that were in the middle school together. They would all hang out there. So you could just tell this is a very welcoming place for families to gather and to be entertained and to relax together. Looking over this edge now, we see there's a pond down here. Super cool touch. We've got natural moss growing around it, natural stone. Very, very cool. Before we head down to the rest of the yard, I do want to show you all something that's extremely important. Take a look at this roof. So Turner, the architect, sought out John D. Emmett Company for the slate roofing. He's got various sizes, shapes, colors. It all echoed France's Hotel Dieu and multiple chateaus. The gabled roof decked with copper gutters and embellishments is just the beginning of the alluring period details that were found at that point. Now, my personal favorite part of the backyard, when you stand right here and can look out over the entire landscape. It is gorgeous and serene. I've been here for a few hours now. I have not heard anything but the birds, and that is what I like. Let's come down these stairs here. Nate, follow me. We've got brick stairs leading down to the first part of the backyard. It's sort of sectioned off. So in this first area, it's very flat. You could play some bocce ball, some lawn bowling back here, hang out, play with the kids, you name it. You've got a nice little fountain on this side. And then as you walk across, I love the fact that there's a double staircase as well. I love that double staircase. It looks fantastic. As we walk this way, we've got another area here with a water feature. I saw some frogs earlier swimming around. It was fantastic. And I love the stone look all around the area here. You can sit down. There's plenty of seating on this brick area and just hang out with your friends. It's a nice spot. Out this way, you've got the rest of the backyard. So this kind of descends down into the rest of the backyard, and it backs up to a creek down there with some running water. I thought that was a nice touch, and it looks and sounds amazing during the day. That's about it for the backyard area. We've got a shed here, and then you can ascend this little spirally staircase up, and you're now at the garages. These garages are gorgeous. 3-car garage from the front to pull in, but the actual space inside is pretty magnificent. If you have a small car collection, motorcycles, you name it, there is plenty of room inside for everything and anything you could want. This has been 2919 Fairway Drive. It's been a pleasure showing you all this home. Thank you so much for watching. For more information on this listing, check out the description down below. And if you'd like your home filmed by us, let us know as well. Take care and have a wonderful day.